Hey y'all. Come on in, come on in. Hi. What's up? What's up? Let's talk about camera confidence. Mm-mm. I'll give it a few more minutes. Hope y'all are doing well. Can you hear me okay? I'm doing good, thanks. Oh, excuse me. Thank you for asking. So I'll give it a few more minutes, maybe like 2 more minutes before I dive on in. Let people come on in, let people get welcome. Let y'all just come home, get settled. Let's talk about being confident on camera. We're gonna start here in just a few more minutes. So okay. Let's see. Okay, well, I am going to go ahead and get started, but no worries. The replay will be on my channel so that way anybody can see it if they miss it, live. So hey, if you guys are new here, I'm Alex. If you guys have seen my videos, then I pretty much I've been talking about a few things, but most importantly now I'm talking about like YouTube growth, online income, online business. And so I wanted to focus on how to really establish that camera confidence. I know a lot of you want to start your YouTube channel, and I'm super happy to hear that. I'm super happy that you're feeling motivated, that you're feeling, inspired to start your YouTube channel. I, for one, think YouTube has been such a great success for myself. So take it from me. When I say, I know if I can do it, I know you can too. So I wanted to go ahead and just pretty much share some helpful tips that you can start implementing when it comes to being confident on camera. So that way you can start your channel before the end of the year, or if that's something that's like a New Year's resolution for you, you know what to do. So let's go ahead and just jump right on in. So, when it comes to camera confidence, one thing I want you to think about honestly is just remember that you are, just by yourself, right? So no one is in front of you, especially if you live alone or if you do live with other people in the house, you can have a separate space to create your content. But establishing camera confidence honestly comes with just being very comfortable and practice, okay? So there's no secret sauce, y'all. Like, trust me, I have had to adjust myself on camera plenty of times, okay, when it comes to how do I come off and things like that. But honestly, once you develop a groove and you really want to pursue a YouTube, career, you're really not going to care how you sound, how your voice sounds. I know a lot of us are like, oh, my voice sounds cringy. Trust me, I think my voice sounds cringy as well. But at the end of the day, I just have to push through, So, but if you think about it, I want you to start changing your mind because think how unique your voice sounds. Think how unique your smile is, right? When it comes to showing up on camera and having that confidence. So, just wanted to start off with that. Just wanted you to know that it takes practice, right? When it's time to show up for your channel, when it's time to stay consistent, making that impact. I know that for a lot of people, you get camera shy. Trust me, I get it. That's what held myself back for so long. Like I used to just really worry so much about, man, I'm really about to be on camera. I'm really about to like talk to this camera. I ain't got nobody here with me. It's like it's weird. So I had so many of those negative thoughts. But then when you realize how much of those thoughts are like, are false, right? Because those are false thoughts, right? So just remember that all those negative thoughts that you tell yourself when it comes to being confident on camera, they're all lies, okay? Trust me, you can do it. I don't want you guys to believe those thoughts in your head because remember, not all your thoughts are your thoughts, too. So when it comes to having camera confidence, just remember that you cannot feed that negativity all the time. You have to ignore it. I know this channel, Think Media, they like to say you had to punch fear in the face. And honestly, when I say that's so real, like you really have to. So camera confidence just is a couple of things, right? That plays a part when it comes to really showing up on camera and being confident. But most importantly, you guys, you gotta make sure you practice so that way you become comfortable, right? Because if you don't practice, then every time you show up, it's going to feel weird. It's going to feel uncomfortable, right? So just remember that you have to practice. Trust me, you'll get better. I'm so much better now than I was 2 years ago, but I still stumble. Okay. I still, you know, stutter over my words. I still have to start and stop and forget what I'm saying. But we all do. I don't think there's not one person that can just run through a video unless they are just really good with their words. Shout out to them if they are. But a lot of us, that's why it's called editing. That's why it's called stop and start over. Okay. That's the whole thing about it. So I wanted you guys to just know that so you can ease your way into it when it comes to being confident on camera. So far, do you guys have any questions? Hey, Kayan. Glad to see ya. You didn't miss much. You didn't miss much. I honestly was just talking about just starting out having, camera confidence. I give y'all a few minutes. I know I was just rambling on. Y'all have any questions about, camera confidence? Okay. So I don't think there's any questions right now. So I'll go ahead and just keep on going. I don't have like a long list of tips, y'all. Like honestly, I just wanted to come on here and just like come to y'all like in my real state, not like in a published video, even though I will make a video about this separately, but I wanted y'all to kind of like, hear me first talk about having camera confidence and honestly what helped me. So I just want to plant those seeds, spread those seeds, to y'all so that way, you could feel confident on camera. So after you practice, right, and after you get over the negative thoughts of thinking about like what other people think, how your voice sounds, how you come off, like I said, like we think we sound one way and we might sound like something different, and it is real, like it's so real. But after you have practiced and you really just like forget about those negative thoughts, the next thing you want to make sure you do is smile more, right? So when you smile on camera, that just illuminates your soul. And also that illuminates to your audience too. Like that passes through your audience when you're smiling, even if you're saying something that's not so favorable, I should say. If you smile with it, that can make your audience feel so much better about their situation, about what they're going through. Or if you are, storytelling and you're sharing your story and you say it with a smile, it can help them in believing that they can get through their rough patch at the time or whatever it is that they're facing. So I tend to smile. I'm a smiling type of person anyway. So for me, I find it easy to show my teeth and smile and. But for some people, that might not be the case. So I think that, smiling does help your camera confidence and also just making sure, imagine that you're talking to someone that's directly in front of you, too. Oh, thank you. I'm happy that you feel that way. I have practiced. So now I feel like you guys are literally physically in front of me, and that's going to be my next talking point here. Okay, you use your phone. So you use your phone to practice? If so, that's really smart. I didn't practice early on like I thought I did. Like I should have practiced way more. But it's okay. You gotta have those cringy startups, those startup moments before you know you can have moments like this where you kind of just don't care. You are completely comfortable with yourself and all that good stuff. So shout out to you for using your phone to practice because that was something I definitely messed up on. Actually, I didn't practice enough, and so by the time I jumped on camera, I was like, "Ooh, child, girl, what is this? You don't talk like this." Like it was just I should have practiced way more. So what was I gonna say? Oh, moving on to my next point, right? When it comes to camera confidence, I want you to think about your camera being a physical person right in front of you. Just one person. It doesn't have to be five, it doesn't have to be 50, right? I just want you to think about the one person you talk to in a close relationship, friendship style of talking conversation. A lot of times what has helped me was that I imagine sitting there talking to my friend, sitting there talking to my family, someone who I'm super close to, um, because that way it feels like my camera is my friend, right? And so I become comfortable and I'm able to continue on with the video. Um, what other brand of phone do I recommend? I am not the best person for that. I've always had Apple, so I'm an Apple snob. I will admit to that. So, I mean, one thing I will say is that you may not, need a new phone. You may have to use like your back camera. So, perfect example. Here's my phone right here. So, it's best to film with this camera facing you like that, or if you're filming a YouTube video, you'll film it like this, right? So use your back camera. You can do that. Just to hold off time until you get something else. But I know a lot of people use their back camera when it comes to their phone. That's what I did starting off. I had an iPhone XS, so I don't know if I'm the best person when it comes to different types of phones per se. Oh, thanks so much. Yeah, I definitely have to keep going. And honestly, you guys, I'm not feeling my best today, but I already told you guys I was going to hop on live and I'm not going to renege on my word, but just know your girl is not feeling 100%. So I apologize if my energy is not the best. I am pulling through, got a lot going on right now, but I wanted to really come on here and help y'all because at the end of the day, I love my YouTube fam and I love sharing information on YouTube. But yeah, I'm not feeling my best. So after this live, I'm probably gonna go to bed. I'm not even gonna hold y'all. So you said you can't with Apple. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I have a lot of water. I'm gonna probably drink some tea and I'm gonna go to bed. Okay. After this live and stuff. So but other than that, I'm here with y'all and I want to make sure you guys are comfortable with being on camera and things like that. So I can sit up here and talk about how to be confident on camera, but I want you guys to give me some examples of what you feel like are your concerns with being on camera. What do you feel like you want to get better at? Talk to me so that way I can help you guys out a little bit better. Thank you, Brooke, and welcome. I don't think I've seen you on live before, so welcome. Thank you. Appreciate y'all. Yeah, I'm okay. It's just been a day, y'all. I'm just like, okay, all right. That's true. Oh, this isn't your first? Oh, I'm sorry. Maybe this is your first time talking, and if so, I'm so sorry. I'm trying to make sure I remember everybody. So my bad. My bad. Oh, that was a okay, good one, Kayan. Yeah, I like to talk about that. So appearance, and please, I hope I'm pronouncing your name right. I say like Kayan, so like I'm saying it exactly how I see it on this screen. Um, But when it comes to your appearance, that's really, 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 really good. I think that that's a really good first talking point and question, when it comes to camera confidence. Now, here's what I make sure I do. When when it comes to your appearance, I always say come feeling comfortable for yourself, right? So whatever you feel is comfortable for yourself, show up that same way on YouTube. Perfect example for me. I'm comfortable now in myself, and y'all can go back and see. I film videos where I'm looking just like this. Eyebrows are not laid, okay? I got an eyelash missing. It's just not laid. However, I'm still here making the content. Right? So when I say, come show up, but you guys remember, I don't know if if you're churchgoers and things like that. I remember growing up going to church, they say, come as you are. All right. I'm like, cool, bet. I get that. So I feel like that's how YouTube is as well when it comes to your appearance. So I think that whatever you feel comfortable in, as far as your makeup application, as far as your, how you style your hair, if that's how you are in your regular day, please show up that way. I want you to feel comfortable being your authentic self. However, I will say there's nothing wrong with adding a touch of razzle dazzle every now and then. I've definitely had a whole beat face coming on here before. I put on the top from like Boohoo or Pretty Little Thing to look a little, a little spicy. But, a lot of times I'm like your t shirt and sweatpants type of woman. I'm working on that, y'all. I'm working on like my feminine energy, sidebar. I'm working on like revamping my wardrobe so I can like look more of my age, I guess. But I'm a tomboy. Fun fact, I am a tomboy. So I will dress up in big t-shirts like I have on right now. Literally, it's Tupac on my shirt and my sweatpants. And I'll do my face, my brows, lay my edges, maybe like my stud earrings. So I don't do too much, but I do what makes me comfortable. And so please take that with a grain of salt. If you do love the full glam, baby, do that full glam because I love to see the girls in the full glam. I'm just not that girl. Okay, so your appearance, make sure it's the most authentic to you, especially when it comes to something that if you don't feel like it, that's okay too. If your message or your impact is, with your audience, a lot of times, y'all, they not gonna care. You guys have shown me that, and I'm appreciative because you've showed me you still gonna watch me if I'm beat to the gods or not. Okay, let me catch up with the chat, y'all. Oh, thank you for watching all my videos. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm so glad you guys are here. Yeah, listen. So you don't have to dress up, Now I don't know how your hair is, right? So I'll leave that one up to you. But when it comes to your appearance, I would just say just look presentable. Whatever presentable means to you, as long as you ain't got like sleep in your eye and you ain't have stuff on your face, you guys know what presentable means. I don't think I have to break that down. You guys are smart. So I don't have to break that down. But I would just say whatever you feel is your best without trying so hard. That's where I'm gonna put it. Because for me, when I do my brow, I have full lashes, I have on my popping lip gloss, and my edges are laid. Oh, I'm cool. Like I'm very like minimal makeup, At least I try to be because I still have like some adult acne. So I don't want my skin always clogged up you know so even though I do wear a little bit of foundation when it comes to my videos, it's not something I'm like, oh, let me go beat my face every time. No, not happening. Mm-mm. Yes, Shandy. Yes, Shandy. Yes, yes, yes. I'm definitely that laid back. I will say that as I've gotten older, I have been loving like the more like the luxury athleisure style. So I'm excited to dive into that type of, I guess, wardrobe for myself. I love a two-piece set. I love all that, when it comes to like just effortless loungewear. I like stuff like that. So I'm excited to buy more of those pieces too. I like that. Right. You're not listening to my clothes. No, seriously. So, a big thing, a takeaway when it comes to that, feel comfortable, but let that be what you know is comfortable for you. Now, if you look in the mirror and know you can do better, I would say go ahead and add a little bit of effort. It doesn't hurt. If you know, if you feel like something's out of whack, maybe like your eyebrows and stuff, definitely do that. So, I wouldn't press the issue like that, but at the same time, you guys know when you feel like you need to touch it up a notch, just like I know if I need to touch it up a notch. Like if I need to, like, okay, Alex, you need to do your eyebrows and make sure your lashes not falling off, and make sure your teeth not looking like everything is up to par. But that all just honestly stems from what's presentable for you. Ain't nothing wrong with being overweight, baby. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Listen, I know you guys don't see like my full body, but I'm actually pretty tall. So I'm like tall. I'm not like a hippie, curvaceous woman. Um, I don't. I mean, I'm like athletically built, kind of, but I don't. I'ma still slap on the t-shirt and some sweatpants because 9 times out of 10, that's what y'all gonna see. Honestly, just like from like this part up. So, you know, I don't think your size has anything to do with it. I want you guys to feel confident because of your content, because of your message, because of your impact. You don't have to wear wigs and makeup. Mm-mm. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. My thing is, let those people who do that. Another thing about being on camera is that you have to own you, right? You have to own yourself and how you identify in your most comfortable way. If those girls are wearing wigs and makeup and you feel that's how you have to look to be successful, you're watching the wrong people. You're watching the wrong people, or there may be something that still needs to be worked on, because that's not what it takes to be successful on YouTube. Wigs and makeup, definitely not. No, 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 no. Mm-mm. Oh yeah, of course. Hey, I'm just here to help those who I know I can help. I really enjoy. Y'all know I love being on YouTube. So, and like I said, I'm coming back on live. When I started, I think I was really heavy on live back in like 2020, and I fell off in 2021. So, was in my business and stuff, and so I didn't prioritize getting on live as I should have, and so that's my fault. But I will say that now I'm making sure every week I come on here. Y'all know how it is. Come on live. I'll think of a topic. Or if you guys have any topics you want to suggest, please let me know. I'll typically, like the day before, a couple days before I go live, post on my community tab. So that way you have a preview of what we're going to talk about and how we could just keep the conversation going. Okay. That's how the vibes are over here. But typically, I'll do like Wednesdays or Thursdays, 7 p.m. Central Time. I feel like Wednesdays are better. I like doing Wednesdays, yeah, because Thursdays I'll be doing too much. So Wednesdays are better. So I'll be back next Wednesday, 7 p.m. Central Time. Talking about more topics related to YouTube growth or content growth. Or it's just something that might not be related to that. You never know with me. I'll come over here talking about the sky's blue. I don't know. But, I say all of that to say, like, just know that you guys will see me, right? So that way I can continue to help you, step into your YouTube space because I know y'all can do it. So, yeah, Wednesdays, 7 p.m. Central. Let me see. Yeah, so far that's what I came up with until my schedule changes, which I don't really see it. But other than that, yeah. Oh, thank you. Oh, you guys are so sweet. I actually just had someone tag me on Instagram saying how my content has helped him and he bought a heat press. And that makes me so happy because, I really didn't know how my channel was gonna react. And I just decided, what, it's time for me to help other people. It's time for me to, it was honestly just me just being like, okay, let me just do it so I can say I did it and just kind of see, how it goes. And when I say do it, I mean like, start my channel and film everything. So the fact that I'm just in such a full circle moment, you guys. And Sunday's video is going to be great because I'm talking about my analytics and how much I've been making on YouTube. So it's been a moment of like, wow, like how we're talking about camera confidence, how we're talking about being our original selves, our authentic selves, the person our mama's birth, okay? How we talking about this right now, the video Sunday is a reflection of that because I'm sharing pretty much how much money I'm making on YouTube, not to brag, but to share with y'all, like, I am regular. I'm just like y'all. Like, I put my pants on one leg at a time. I swoop my edges with an edge brush. Like, I am still trying to figure it out. But because I took the leap of faith, because I just kept going, this is where I ended up. And you guys, actually, this marks 2 years on YouTube this month. November is my anniversary for YouTube. So this is such a month. This is such a great month for me, honestly, to be in, knowing that I don't remember the specific day, but I know it was November actually. Yeah, I did. When I started, I posted that very first video and I kept that momentum going and it just took off from there. So November is such a special month for me. Let me read these comments. Oh, I like that, Brooke. Yeah, definitely. Practice it for sure. Like IG stories, even if you delete it, you definitely can practice just getting into that habit, right? Of like hearing yourself, forgetting how your voice sounds. A lot of times, if you think about it, y'all, though, like think about voice actors. Their voices are so unique and like they're actually characters in cartoon shows. Like your voice actually can be something that makes you stand out, right? So I wouldn't even put that, oh, my voice sounds cringy to you. Don't even attach that to yourself because you don't know how that can be, you know, how that can make someone else feel when it comes to your voice being so unique that surprisingly they want to keep watching you. They want to keep hearing your voice. So that's why I was like, defeat those negative thoughts because you might be sitting here like I've read people's comments on other people's like how they're talking, and one person was like under the person's comment, right under the creator's comment, how her voice was so soothing. And she was like, "Oh my gosh, thank you." I was like, "See, you just never know, y'all. You never know." Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Oh yeah, back in 7 months in, yeah, yeah. So I've been trying to just show and just like what am I trying to say? Do like just types of like chronicles of analytics just because I'm still learning what's working for me. But I put content out there like that because I really want people to know like, yo, like I can really do this. I can bring in an extra $500 to $1,000 a month. I need that. Y'all know bills be billing, okay? And I don't know what these brands be thinking, trying to send us free products all the time. Like my lights gonna stay on with a free pot. No, ain't gonna happen. I'll be the first one to say that. Like maybe that's what I talk about next week. Like the reality of working with brands. That sounds pretty fun. That sounds pretty fun. I think I might talk about that next week. But no, like money is needed. And money should not be something that we are afraid to talk about. So I'm here to share like just being able to earn a income, earn a full living from creating videos. If y'all just take all the complex parts of YouTube out, really what you're doing is making money from filming videos. Just sit with that to yourself. Just let that just simmer in your brain. Simmer. Let that just sit in your soul. We are able to earn money from making videos. That still blows my mind, you guys. 10 years ago, would have never thought I was going to be here. When I was 7, would have never thought this was something I could do, right? I grew up thinking you go to school, get good grades, go to college, find a good job, you live your life. That's what I did. But I'm sorry, but that's boring. It's boring. That was boring to me. So when I finally start, showing my personality, it was on camera, right? Because I really wasn't like I was social, but YouTube really helped me with confidence outside of YouTube too, like my social skills and being like I'm still kind of awkward sometimes, but that's a me problem. But when it comes to me connecting with people, it's so much easier online for some reason than it is in person. I don't know like why, but it is. But I say all that to say, having camera confidence, it's going to come. You have to practice and just imagine, you are more than capable. Listen to me now. You are more than capable of doing the same thing I'm doing, getting to the same success, getting to the same amount of people that you want to reach if you stay consistent. Ain't no secret sauce. Ain't no button I press when I upload my videos like make this one go viral and this one. No, y'all. I just be sitting here figuring this out. I want to cuss. Figuring the ish out, okay? Just like everybody else. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Oh, okay, good question. So we got a question. Hi, key point of view. I love the name. Is there a correct way to vlog or edit? Honestly, I don't think so. There's no correct way, but there's your way. And you know how your handle says keys point of view? That's exactly how your vlog should go. It should be like your point of view. It should be what you want to share. Vlogging is a part of storytelling, right? Vlogging is a lot of people see it versus them talking. So like when I vlog, I actually have a vlog to edit. Fun fact, I have a vlog to edit as we speak for 2 weeks from now. But vlogging is your point of view. So you have to tie in storytelling. So, perfect example, I'll give you an example. If you're a coffee person or a tea person, or you make your morning drink when it comes to getting ready for the day, document that, right? Because people watching you make coffee, that'll connect with them like, oh, she made coffee before she start her day. So do I, right? That builds a connection. Storytelling builds a connection. So I'll just say that, but no, there's no correct way. There's no right or wrong way, as a lot of folks say, when it comes to vlogging, but you have to find your flow. I'm still finding my flow. I've had vlogs that to me perform well, and I've had vlogs that to me didn't perform well. But I just gotta keep finding my flow. It's not gonna happen each time. I feel like the vlogs where I document how I work, from home and how I film my YouTube videos, those type of vlogs have helped me gain the momentum because people like seeing that. I actually have one that I'm about to edit that I was just telling y'all about. But no, there's no correct way. You have to just do it your way. So whatever your way is, you find your flow, what you feel is going to be important, for your audience to see. Tell that story, and you just package that up into a vlog, add some cool music, and then it'll come naturally, the more that you do it. You're welcome. You're welcome. Oh, thank you so much. Mm-mm-mm. You said people buy people and videos help you show your personality. Agreed. Agreed to no, seriously. Like people buy like People just buy stuff just because it's the person, y'all. Like I have been suckered that way. I don't want to say suckered, but I've been a customer that way. Like I've supported someone just because it's them. And even though I like their product too, right? So I agree, Brooke. Like people buy things based off of the person's personality, and that's when it comes to if you guys are in a space where you want to have an online business, make sure you establish that connection with your audience. Like I don't plan on like coming on here selling like a merch or anything, but I do have plans to start my business up again. So that's something I am going to do, which I don't know if I told y'all that, but even though I'm not selling t-shirts, that doesn't mean I don't want to have an e-commerce business. So trust me, the plans are in the works as we speak, and I cannot wait to share that with y'all. But I say all that to say I just want to establish a connection. I want to rebuild so much more and make an impact um, because I know that when it's time for me to sell something, it'll be easy for me to promote it. That's a sales tactic, right? And that's what people do. People can, they can create a product, and because they have such a great community, a loyal community, their followers are like, period. I'm gonna buy something. Oh, woo, woo, woo. So I think that that's really what it is. So I'm excited to bring y'all along. I'm actually about to. Well, I'm probably go to sleep because I'm not feeling that well. But in the morning, hold on, y'all. Got a FaceTime call. I'm gonna call him back. My friend's calling me. That's what happens when you don't put yourself on mute or focus mode. Because I forgot to do that. Anyway, as I was saying, but yeah, so just establishing that connection, making sure that you um, build that community is so important, and I think that that's where it comes down to it. So when you're about to start your online brand, start your business, you got to make sure you connect with your audience first. Yes, yes, yes. I can't wait, y'all. I'm so excited. I'm literally getting back into things, y'all. I'm excited. I feel like I have a better perspective of business, of a strategy, of an idea, of an outlook. And I'm so excited. I really am like truly, I'm not trying to rush anything. I just really I want it to be right this time. You said they trying to join live. No, shall I call him back later? Do you guys have any other questions before we close? I want to take up most of y'all time. I know I value you guys this evening. I know if a lot of you guys are in school or go to work, you want to have your time to yourself. So I don't want to hold y'all for too much longer. Mm, 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 mm. I don't know if the chat's delayed, but well, I'll say this before we wrap up. So, all in all, when it comes to camera confidence, y'all, just remember practice, right? I don't know how long practice will take for you to feel comfortable, but trust me, practice does help. I would not cap. I trust that answer because I have to practice. I still have to practice, right? So make sure y'all practice. Don't forget to smile. Show those teeth, y'all, okay? Don't forget to smile. That really builds a connection with your audience as well. Shoot, what else did I say? I didn't write any of this down. Practice, show your teeth. Make sure that you're showing up in your appearance the best way for you, right? So that way, you feel good. And then, honestly, when you feel good in yourself, that actually helps and boosts your confidence, right? So I want you guys to keep those things in mind. Yes, yes, thank you. I'm definitely about to make me some tea and get my rest. I really appreciate you guys. I love this live. This was really a really great live. So, Shandy, I'll be back next Wednesday, 7 p.m. Central Time. What I typically do, I think I'm gonna start putting them up as like reminders. I think I can do that too, to where you can be notified and you know everybody be on the same page. So that's what I'll do. I'll just be sure that I start making those reminders so that way y'all can be notified. I know that you can get notifications through YouTube. So I'll do that for y'all. And I'll have to make sure I don't forget that as I say that, right? But I'll leave y'all there. Thank y'all so much. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I'll catch y'all next week. I think I'm gonna go ahead and talk about the reality of working with brands. So if y'all are interested in stuff like that, and you want to know what it's like, I would love to share. Trust me. But all right, y'all. Have a great evening. Take care of yourself. Drink your water. Mind your business. Okay. Choose yourself first. And I'm gonna see you guys next week. And then stay tuned for the video for Sunday. Bye, y'all.